Hello, welcome to day 2 of Vlogmas. Today I guess that I don't know. I don't know. I made a 30-minute video um, just now, and before that I made a 10-minute video. I feel like I'm very lost in terms of like my creativity, my YouTube channel, my career, my life. I'm making this video with the intention that I'm going to start the artist way. The reason why is because I feel like there's a lack of belief in myself. And I know that I have it in me uh, to be a creative person and to be a beacon of creativity, of love, and I see that in me so badly. And yet it's not currently attainable because I'm not applying myself, if that makes sense. Yes, I have been sick, but there are still so many things that I could have been doing that I chose against doing. That being like meditating. I spent so much time like watching TV on TikTok, on Instagram, and craving validation everywhere. It's a very normal thing to do for a person my age. At the same time, I don't want to limit myself to that sort of behavior because I know that the behavior of just consuming constantly and having to subliminally compare myself to other people is not right as an artist. It's not healthy. The other thing is that my YouTube channel is very currently self obsessed. I'm getting a call right now, and this is going to be a continuing conversation. Hold on. As I was saying, today's video is going to be sort of the same, very casual. I'm not going to try and put too much effort into Vlogmas. I'm just going to be frank with you all. And the reason why is because I'm sick, I'm very low energy, and um, I think I have bigger things in mind that I want to plan that go beyond myself. Again, with this sort of beacon of hope and love, starting small, of course, but this video that I want to make is the first video that I feel like goes beyond um, talking about just me and talks about like a community experience, which is First Thursday with DJ Mandy. There he is.
There it is.
The legend.
Oh man, I look like hell.
Oh my God, it's snowing.
It is. We just got our first official snow of the season, I guess, here.
How's life? How are you doing?
Life is good other than being ill. Hang on a sec. My boss was just texting me before this. I just want to make sure.
Congrats on your new job, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, for the camera, I guess. I haven't even told BU yet. So this is top secret information right now. But I got a job at the Museum of Science as a digital content producer. So I'm going to be telling my current employer, BU, probably sometime this week when I'm back in. Anyway, sorry, that was a total side tangent.
No, no, I asked for it.
I know you did, but
And I'm
I
sure
am going
the
on about that.
people want to hear. The people being probably just me, because I don't think anyone's going to be watching a video like this.
Yep, one
But
person is enough.
I do think that there is a sense of like looking back. Like I think this would be a very cool video to look back on, just a very casual like video of me talking with my friend.
Yeah,
Um
I
in
honestly that's kind of something that fascinates me about your channel too, is the fact that like I watch your videos and I really feel like you've done a great job of just kind of like capturing like who this person is. Like I know you once described it to me as kind of like a time capsule.
yeah,
Like if somebody were to like look at your channel like with zero context, like they'd be able to like really kind of piece together like who this guy was.
thank you.
And I think your channel does. Your latest video, I think, did that really well. I really loved the style that you brought to it. I think you're really finding your voice. Um, and it made me so happy to see that. I was like, that was my end game of this year. Like I was so excited for that. I
So
watched it
cool.
like at 3 o'clock on the dot.
Hell yeah.
Uh,
The thing is like
yeah,
there's so much more to that video obviously that you know we've filmed together.
yeah, and I'm sure there was more beyond that as well.
And I'm having a lot of struggles like editing and piecing all the footage together. I have like these little tiny episodes and I don't even know if I want to put it out into the world because it's just so complicated, and I kind of want to just scrap it. I think it's because I'm sick that I'm like very in a very nihilistic, pessimistic, like sort of headspace that I
Yeah, that'll do it to you.
yeah, that I'm like I don't want to color this. I don't even want to like edit it anymore. And it's
Yeah.
just been too long to like that too long of time has passed and I really want to get going with like the next thing and that's kind of like where I'm at right now. So there's the Adventures of a Nomad video, and obviously like it's great that it's out, but there's the it's like on to the next project, right? And I
Sure.
know that like this video, while it does get me so much closer to like where I want to be as a storyteller, um, I don't think it's there yet. In my next video, like ideally I'd like to know the story and know the sort of experience I'm going into and keep it more broader. And while I love talking about myself, I think there's so much more to that. So, the next video that I'd like to propose, that I would love to have your input specifically on,
Sure.
is First Thursdays with DJ Mandy.
What is it?
First Thursdays with DJ Mandy. I'm going to share you this
Okay.
this coming Thursday in 2 days, right? There's a giant block party every month. Imagine like the Boston Common has like Hemp Fest every first month of the week or every first Thursday of the month. That's like kind of the vibe. Except it's not Hemp Fest, it's not like everyone's smoking weed, but it is a giant block party and it's organized by San Francisco. Farmers markets-esque like setups and like food and then there's like galleries and there's DJs and there's free music and like everyone who is everyone shows up to this event. I kind of want to combine elements of like my own creativity with like a sort of documentary type style with a sort of journalism type style where I'm
Yeah.
like interviewing strangers and showing like cool things and like shit goes down. I want some advice from your perspective just because of like how you covered like the North End Revisited and how you've been covering all these events in BU. Like I think my biggest fear is that like I don't have a plan. What am I looking for? What am I trying to film? What are the questions that I should be asking to people? And how do I like make this the best video that it can be and the most me video that it can be?
How many of these have you gone to before?
Two,
To first Thursdays.
two.
Oh, you've gone to two. Sorry, I didn't hear that. Yeah, so I'd say like that first time that you went, like what was like most interesting to you? Like what kind of stuck out to you?
So the things that stuck out to me was community. I've never seen so many people like hanging out or on the streets of San Francisco. It was cool like talking to strangers and like making new friends. There was karaoke on the street. Like it was crazy.
Wow.
Like in the
That sounds
middle,
like a pretty good vibe. Yeah.
yeah, in the middle of an alleyway, people were singing like really bad like Beyonce and it was beautiful to listen to. Um, there were like art galleries, there were free music events, which again, like really brought out like why being in San Francisco was like it was like the right time for me to like stay in San Francisco because I was just starting out this sort of like pursuit in wanting to learn music and like having so many free music events was like really beautiful. Since COVID, like downtown like really shut down. Like
Oh,
the
really?
malls like closed, and it was really
Kind of like my
just,
town.
yeah, very in a very low period. And it wasn't until I feel like this year that San Francisco has been on the rise. You know, there's been so many free music events. First Thursday has been popping off.
One thing that you just talked about that kind of stuck out to me was music and how you're trying to kind of get your journey started with music. And in one thing that kind of stuck out to me about your last vlog is that you had like this goal of at first it was kind of like it almost seemed like it was like getting into the DJA at first, right? It was a DJA program, and
Yeah.
that didn't happen. And you realize like your goal was really to kind of to find your voice and figure out who you are as a vlogger. And like I think it's cool that like the video of itself kind of like resolves that, like the existence of the video.
Yeah.
That's a little off topic, but one thing that I had wish I had done more of with the North End Revisited is like kind of had a goal like that in mind that I've been trying to achieve and then see like how people in the North End do it. But that could be something you can lead into with this, like where you're trying to learn how to be a better musician, and so like you go and just even like go and visit these people who either sing or play music in the streets. Maybe you can interview some of them if they're up for it.
Yeah. Like interview musicians.
Yeah.
The big thing I want to lead up to is that DJ Mandy, I don't know if you know her. She was performing at Outside Lands. And so she's doing a free concert for this first Thursday. I think
Wow.
that's like the big one I want to lead up to. There's all these different areas where you can go to. It's kind of like a mini, I don't know, Disneyland.
Yeah, no, that sounds pretty fun. And it's free to the public, like people can
It's free to
just
the public. Yeah,
that's pretty
anyone can
awesome.
go. Like if I were in high school, I would be going every first Thursday, you know? The introduction is like the one part that I feel like can be more scripted and like formalized. Um,
Sure.
the rest of it, I feel like while I do want a plan for it, I think everything will kind of just unfold on its own. And the craziness of it all and sort of just like trusting that it's going to be there. But I do want to have like intentions, you know? I want to
Yeah.
have sort of questions in mind where it's like, if you, Nick, are viewing this video, like, what sort of things that would you want to know? Like the things I had in mind, which I don't know if is like I feel like they're too generic, but it's like what's your favorite part of San Francisco and what do you love about First Thursdays?
No, I those are good questions. Those are probably the questions that I would ask too. I'm guessing you kind of want to keep it more on the event, right? Unless like you don't want to dive too much into like anybody's personal
I
background.
yeah, I guess I want to incite some sort of like craziness. I want them to feel invited to like just be themselves on camera, you know? I want to be a part of that fun and I want to like I don't know, like invite people and hopefully, you know, maybe if I can get up there with DJ Mandy's like see what she's got to say,
That would be pretty
what her
cool.
inside scoop is, you know? Hopefully I can get a picture with her.
I think you could probably start by asking them, maybe like to have them just kind of like describe the vibes. I know it's not really like a question that you
Describe
don't know
the
the answer
vibe.
to, but
Yeah,
like
like what's the
it could
vibe?
result in some cool kind of like sound effects or sound bites.
What's I think what's
Um,
the vibe is a very it's a very like generic question, but yeah, like you said, it
yeah.
opens up a
Yeah, you
lot
just
of
want to say stuff that'll provoke like more of an answer. Like I might even say like um this is kind of crazy. Like what if you just said like what's your day been like today or something like like
like how's your
um
day?
yeah, like how was your not yeah, I mean like how was your
How's your
day
day
or if
been?
they've been at this for like the last even like just almost like how's your night going? Like you know what I mean? Um
Mm,
I
yeah,
don't know.
how's your
Those are
day?
some I don't know if those are the best ideas, but
No, I think that's a really good question to ask because it's really just about like having them open up. Is there like an intention I should be going in with? Like, and I think in that sense it could really influence like the intro because I feel like this could be like a voiceover where I kind of just like talk about like I don't know. I don't really know even if this intro is like I just like drafted that up last night.
yeah, no. I
But
think yeah, for at least like what you should prioritize probably is like I would focus like on getting like even like when it's still light out and like when you're like I would focus on getting like really like textured kind of shots.
mhm,
And then if you wanted to get like more, I don't know, like shots of San Francisco at sunset, like you could probably get pretty much anytime.
yeah.
So like you might want to focus on getting more of like the textured, like, them setting up, I don't know if they set up like food stands or like karaoke or something like that.
Mm.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You don't want it to be about you, but you want it to like you kind of want to be like the proxy for the viewer, if that
It
makes sense.
it can be sort of about me. I just
Okay.
want I think the main gist of it is like the topic itself is contained, you know? Like I think with Adventures of a Nomad, it wasn't well contained because it just was like a whole chaotic adventure that I did not know when it would end. Um,
Okay.
and it ended in a time where I felt was right, you know, where I
Yeah.
was
So
like,
this
I
has
guess
like a
I'm,
hard like kind of endpoint to it.
which is the end of the day, you know. First Thursday is done, and I can reflect on it. Um, and I guess it is sort of a vlog, you know.
Okay.
Um, it
So it's still through the lens of you.
there's like sort of like those like elements where it's open
You're
up
ready for
for
whatever gets thrown at your way. Yeah.
yeah, whatever gets thrown my way. It's the community and the event. And
Yeah.
it's like a video where I feel like if you looked up First Thursday, you would find this video, you know.
Definitely want to have a lot of shots of you like walking through and maybe like even if like your sister, whoever is filming, like wants to like film you like talking to somebody, like
Hmm.
literally like handing the mic to them kind of.
Yeah.
Um, I found like with social media videos, at least like what we've done, like that tends to interest people a lot is like when they know like who the character is and like what they're going to be kind of following and it literally invites them to like come along with me. I mean, you see like
Mm.
those day in the life videos on social media
Yeah.
time, but like yeah, in terms of like grabbing an audience, I think it definitely helps to like kind of personalize it and like literally put yourself in the frame. Just people have like a character to follow throughout the thing. Like towards the beginning, like if you want to get your like film yourself like getting ready, deciding like what are you going to wear to this event, and
Mm.
you don't have to use this, but like you know what are you going to bring? Like what will you like? You're like getting ready for like an adventure. Like this is almost like I'm thinking about it almost in like hero's journey kind of terms, but like
Right. This is like the
like
Act One setup.
yeah, like this is like you're setting up like and it's like you're going basically what you're doing is like you're establishing like you have a goal
Yeah.
in this video and it's you know to experience first Thursday and see what it's all like this is your goal
Hmm.
and then that's like your kind of journey throughout the video.
Hmm. Okay.
So as long as
Yeah.
they know that like right away, like that's I think that's like the important thing. How are you gonna get there? Like are you gonna walk there? Or are you gonna
I'm gonna take the bus. I'm
you're
gonna
gonna
take
take the bus? Like that's kind of a that's like an
oh,
obstacle right there, is like which bus are you going to take? Like,
take
I don't know
the
exactly how the bus
train.
system works, but
And that's what's like so exciting because it's like my idea is like if you've never been to San Francisco, like you don't know like the beauty of like the train system, the geography of everything, you know. And
yeah.
I think the reason like I truly believe there is a reason that I chose to stay in San Francisco and not go to New York yet because there's something that I want to show for like why San Francisco is such a beautiful place.
Oh,
That
yeah. Like, I get that 100%. You know what I mean?
um
So I'm still making videos about Boston and doing stuff with Boston all
exactly.
the
Yeah.
time.
I would love to have a video for San Francisco where I'm like this is me like in specifically San Francisco. The video is about specifically San Francisco.
Yeah.
Um and capturing that sort of time. I do think that this really does help give me a better view with things. I think my biggest fear was just like not having a plan at all. And my outline, I don't think it was there, but now I feel like
Yeah. I honestly think just from this meeting, I mean, you got a ton to work with here. You even brought it up earlier. Like, if you want to talk about like kind of because you're a San Francisco local, so like you
yeah.
kind of know like why this event is happening and like what the larger purpose of this first Thursdays is because like, the community was kind of feeling, or I get like, ever since before COVID, like the community was starting to kind of decline, and this is
Mm.
like something that they started just a few years ago to kind of um liven things back up, like you can hear that like kind of from a resident's perspective, and it all kind of adds like a um just like this first person kind of look to it.
Yeah, yeah. And it makes it like interactive because it's personal.
You're
Yeah.
not just a content creator, you're also a filmmaker, so you have like that filmmaker
Yeah.
style that you're going to bring to this as well. So that's what's really cool, I think, about.
Like I think this kind of like opens up opportunities for me to be like, I don't know if you saw this video, you're like, oh, he's like a young Gen Zer who could maybe highlight the Met Gala, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I see you're so like this could be like something that, people ask you to do videos for their events, down the line, something like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
And,
Like if
yeah,
I'm
I
like,
mean,
oh, like imagine if I like came to Boston for Hemp Fest
yeah.
and then it was like the Hemp Fest video,
Oh,
you
that
know?
would be pretty crazy.
And then you could be there
I
and
would pull up.
thank you, Nick,
Yeah,
for
man, of
taking your
course.
time out of the day. It's cool to catch up with you and
Yeah, dude, I'm
yeah,
I'm
I
glad
think
to
I'm
work
just
to see you working on stuff. This is great.
yeah, I wanna use this time of unemployment to like do something with my life. The next thing
Go for
that I
it.
want to do is more personal. I would like to go on a camping trip like in December and like make it a solo camping trip in the cold. The only issue is like I need to nurse myself back up to
Back
health.
to health. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that.
But I would like to document that journey too. That one I have more
That would be a
ideas
fun
with.
one.
It would be fun and it
Yeah.
would be a lot more dangerous. And I think this is like a step in that direction where it's like
Yeah.
I'm pushing my creativity, but I'm also yeah.
This seems like it's a good like event. It's public. You have access to it. Like, this is like one of those things where you can like really like make it the best that it can be, and like you don't have to like worry about.
Yeah.
I see where you're going with it 100%. We could try to plan it out as much as we can, but like also like it's gonna be impossible to foresee all the things that you're gonna learn after having made this.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
on some level, you just kind of have to get out there and get your hands dirty and do it.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Well, I'm glad that you're working on this. This is super cool. I can't wait to see how it comes out. When's the estimated release date?
I mean, I would like to release it by the end of December, the
Okay.
latest.
Yeah, well, that's right. You'll have a few weeks at
Because
least.
it's like, I don't know, I feel like it's gonna be old news by the next first Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay, that would be the goal. Release it by next first Thursday, so
Yeah.
January
And
30th.
ideally, if it's going to be like holiday themed, like maybe like try and get it out like around the holidays.
Exactly.
I can also help you out, not that you asked, about search engine optimization too. I don't know how much you know about that stuff, but like tags and stuff, like adding tags. I've learned a little bit about it at BU.
Please.
So yeah, when we're getting ready to publish, just let me know and I can try and help you at least come up with some stuff.
Thank you. And if
Yeah,
you,
of
yeah, if you have any other ideas, please text it to me.
course.
I'll try and do my best and I'll keep you updated with how it goes. Looks like the meeting has ended, and that's okay because I think we've talked through everything. I do feel a lot more confident about how I want to approach this first Thursday video. I hope you appreciated watching this sort of process of me talking with my friend and seasoned producer, Nick Rocca. Shout out. That's going to be it for today's video. I definitely have taken up a lot of time and I'm excited for what the video becomes. Whether it's good or bad, it's cool to see that sort of process of planning. I think that's what me as a filmmaker, like I want to see, more of the behind the scenes aspect of it. And yeah, I'm gonna continue working on the artist way. I do have to go to my music lesson where I'm gonna be learning the piano and singing, and I'm currently learning the song Capricorn by Vampire Weekend, which is super cool. I've been practicing it a lot. Really sucks that I can't really sing, but that's another story for a different time. Nick says, um, Keep you posted. Can't wait to see how it turns out. Always great talking to my friend. Happy to help you out or be a sounding board anytime. I think you're gonna kill it. Ah! Anyways, love you all. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.